recorded. All right. So today we're going to talk about 5 steps of being a leader. All right. 5 steps on being a leader. To me, a leader is someone that people follow, right? A leader must be a follower, right? But we're not talking about, like, I'm not here to discuss what a leader is, but we're talking about 5 steps on becoming or being a leader. Number one, you have to be enthusiastic, right? You have to be enthusiastic or have some type of good energy. I've seen some people that when they talk, when they speak, it is boring. It is dead. They have no frequency in their voice. They're so dull to listen to. They're so boring to listen to, right? A leader must have that energy. How many of us believe that a leader must have energy? Right? Everybody you follow is not necessarily a leader, right? There's this book by John C. Maxwell. It talks about the 5 levels of leadership. And on the first level, he talks about a leader. The first level of leadership is just by position, just because you're there. That don't mean that you are a leader, right? So a leader must have energy, right? The energy has to be contagious, right? Because if your team also have energy, if your team is boring, right? Nobody wants to join it, wants to join the business, or just wants to join that team. Imagine, just let's imagine LeBron James, right? That's just somebody that I think a lot of people know, right? LeBron James. We have LeBron James as our leader, and he's dull. He's boring. Nah, that don't work, right? LeBron James, how can he hype me up if we're losing, right? If you're losing the game, and then you have somebody say, "Hey guys, come on, let's go out and get it." Come on, man. How are you gonna lead men? How are you gonna lead people that have worked their butt off, right? How are you gonna lead? Like, you can't. It's almost like, come on, right? You need somebody that's gonna lead a team that have energy, right? People join businesses not based off um your results per se, but it's based off your energy. Why is it that we have some chairmen that don't have no results trading, but are chairmen? Because of the energy. If I go to a lot of these chairmen, right, because they are in a learning process, right? Results in trading, right? In this sense, right? It takes time. It takes time to gain results in trading, right? So somebody like, um, let's just say, let's have an example, right? I go to a chairman right now. I go to any chairman. Show me a trading result, right? A lot of times we say, hey, we got to have results. 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 In order for me to bring somebody in, I got to have results. That's cap. It's not the truth. People follow you, right? So if you are a leader, right? If you're somebody that have energy, right? People are gonna follow you just because of that. Whatever you say, if you have integrity, right? You have the energy, you have that drive, and you start something, people are gonna follow you just because. When I came to this business, right? When I hit P6, it wasn't because I had results. No, I had no results. But because people believed in me, people believe, right? The energy was there. I had that passion, right? They see my work ethic. They're like, no, whatever he gets into, he's serious about it. So let me get into it too, right? So that passion, that energy was there. The way I'm speaking right now, right? You can tell that I have some energy behind it. So you're willing to listen because I have energy. But if I don't have energy, I'm speaking with some boring, with no compassion, with no conviction. You're like, nah, I don't want to follow that man. I don't want to follow him. Look at David, right? David Imanitie. He has energy. Look at what's his name? Alex Morton. Have energy. Look at our CEO. Have energy, right? But if you don't have energy, right, as a leader, bring that up. Number two, about a leader, right? When we're talking about 5 steps of being a leader, number two, be charismatic, right? Be charismatic. What does that mean? Smile. Oh, this is This is a big thing, right? Smile. When you're talking to people, smile. Don't look like, what do you want? Like, come on, man. Right? Don't be so mad at people for your failures. Don't be mad. Smile. Smiling is contagious. When somebody's having a bad day and you smile at them, they feel better. Some people, some men, they be capping. They're trying to be macho, man. Right? But smile. Right? This is one thing that I've seen a lot of people. One of the people that I admire, his name is Jonathan Nelson. Right? He's a singer. And every time I see him singing, he's always smiling. I'm like, yo, what is it I like about him? Like, why is it that he makes me, like, when he sings, he makes me happy? Because he's smiling. He's always smiling. It's crazy. And I took that, I'm like, yo, whenever I'm speaking, I can't look mad. Whenever I'm speaking, I got to show people it brings some type of, it draws people in. When we smile, right, it draws people in. So if you're talking to people, I know, Trish, right, when you're talking to people, smile. Sometimes people don't join your business all because you're not smiling. We got to smile. You say, yo, I just found the greatest thing that ever happened to my life. And you're mad. You look like you're upset. No, smile. Smile. You're on Candid Camera. Do you guys remember that show back in the day? Drop a 4 in the chat box if you remember that show. Smile, you're on Candid Camera. I'm probably showing my age. I'm probably showing my age. Some people don't know what that is. They're like, Raph, what are you talking about? All right. Then, and also when you smile, right? Remember, being charismatic. Remember the people that you're talking to. Remember their names, right? I'm the one with the 4, right? Remember the names of the people that you speak to. If you just spoke to Deonara, say, hey, Deonara, what's up? Hey, I love that, Deonara. If you guys notice on my Go Lives, Jonathan Nelson, his name is Jonathan Nelson. He's a gospel singer, right? Jonathan Nelson. If you guys are my Go Live, even though people's name are their usernames, I usually ask for their name, right? I say, hey, what is your name? I'm sorry for calling you by your username, because sometimes I don't know what their names are, right? But I try to recognize, like, these are things that I learned. Call people by their name. Don't say, hey, you. Oh, hey, what's up, man? You know, sometimes I come across so many people, especially when I taught in school, right? I taught as a music teacher. I taught about 1,500 kids. Right? I did not remember their names. Right? Which was bad. But 1,500 kids. Just imagine 1,500 people. Can you imagine? 1,500 kids. You try to remember everybody's name. But the kids that I did remember were the bad ones. The ones that left an impression. Those are the ones I remember their names. Right? So if you want for someone to remember your name, right, leave an impression. And those you speak to, right, try your best to remember their names, right? Charismatic. Charismatic people are always like happy. They're smiling. Hey, what's going on, John? Hey, what's going on, Fenton? Hey, what's going on, Trish? How are you doing? Not, hey, what's going on, Fenton? Hey, what's going on? Nah, gotta smile. All right? The team momentum comes after your personal momentum. Again, your team momentum comes after your personal momentum. Right now, I'm fasting. All right, I started today. I'm fasting. What does that mean? That means that I'm taking anything. In order for the team to grow, I need to grow. Right? In order for the team to grow, I need to grow as a leader. So guess what? I'm off social media for the week. Right? I'm growing myself physically and spiritually. I'm growing myself. Right? As a leader, I know that I need to go away and feed myself so that I can feed others. Sometimes we need to sacrifice, put the plate down, turn off the phone, get off social media, Grow yourself before you can grow others. You cannot grow others unless you grow yourself first. Pour into yourself first. Pour into you first. We give, we give, we give. We don't give, get nothing back. Pour into yourself first. How do you feed someone when yourself are not being fed? Right? So I am completely off social media. I put the plate down, right? I turn the plate over and I am feeding myself first. Sometimes as a leader, you got to do that. Once in a while, you got to do that. We are in the second half of the year. Today is what? July the 5th. We are in the second half of the year. Insanity says doing the same thing over and over, expecting something different. If the first half didn't work out for you, we got to do something different for the second half to work. So I said, okay. I said, God, it's only you. It's only you. Right? So I said, let me stand aside and let me go before him and let him lead me. Right? Let him lead me. Right? Number 3, 5 steps of being a leader. Be an example. Lead by example. Right? Lead by being an example. If you want your team to grow, if you want your team to grow, you yourself have to bring in individuals. If you want someone to hit P600, guess what? You have to hit P600. If you want to have P1000s in your team, you got to be P1000. If you want to be P150, you got to be P150. Lead by examples. If you want people to welcome people into Free Minds, you got to welcome people into Free Minds. Lead by example. One of the things that I believe Jerome did a month ago, which got me going, was he led by example by becoming a P150. What does that mean? P150, what is that? P150 is basically having 3 people in your business, right? And he wanted to be P150 every week, right? So I said, okay, if my leader is doing it by example, if he's showing me how to do it, I got to do it myself, right? So I can't ask somebody to do it if I'm not doing it, right? We can't wish for something if we're not doing it, right? We can't hope and pray for something when we're not doing it, right? We first have to be the example before somebody else do it. If we're not talking to people, why is it that they're going to, how do you expect your team to talk to people, right? We got to lead by example. If we're not trading, how do you expect your team to trade? If you're not jumping on Go Lives, how do you expect your team to jump on Go Lives? If you're not jumping on these calls, how do you expect anybody else to jump on these calls, right? Because we're not getting the value. If you're not getting the value, they're not getting the value. Sometimes we talk, and don't do. Our actions don't speak louder than our words, right? So number 3, we have to lead by example, right? One of the things we got to do is post pictures in the group of what we're doing, right? If we post pictures in the chats of what we're doing, right? Let's say, for example, I'm going to call right now, right? I go, snap, right? I'll post it in the chat, right? So let's do this. Watch this. Everybody on this call right now, right? Let's do this. Take a picture, a screenshot or something, and post it in the general chat. Take a screenshot and post it in the general chat, right? When we say you're plugged in, right? That's what that means. I'm plugged in, right? I'm posting right now. Take a screenshot, take a picture, whatever it is that you want to do, in the general chat. Say something like plugged in. When you post, others see it. They're going to follow the same thing. They'll say, oh, I'm messing out on something. Plugged in. Bam. I'm plugged in. I just posted it. Plugged in. Right? That's one of the things we can do. That's one of the examples we can do. Just by posting in the group chat. If we post in our group chat, bam. If we post on social media, your teams are going to see, oh, shoot, my leader, my mentor, right, the person that brought me in is doing it. So I'm also going to be plugged in. This is a habit we must do on every call, right? On every call, each one of us must say plugged in, plugged in. it's going to entice the other people to plug in as well, right? It's not always when we say go we're live that you expect people to be on. You be on, say plugged in, and once they see that you're plugged in, they're gonna say, "Oh shoot, if he's plugged in, I need to be plugged in too," because I can't tell the person that you brought in to be plugged in. You have the influence over them, not me, right? You have the influence over them, so it's up to you to make sure that they're plugged in. And sometimes texting them is not, it's not it. Or sometimes texting them is not it. Sometimes they need to see that other people are plugged in into the call, right? So this helps us to, you know, they they now start seeing you in action and start seeing you leading by example. Number four, edifying, right? We got to edify everybody. Everybody that get on the call, doesn't matter if they're part of your team or not, right? You edify Aaron Russell. You edify Jeremy, right? Jeremy's a leader in Sweden, right? You got to edify Ranit. Ranit is a leader in Estonia, right? You got to edify Hasana, right? She's a P2000, one of the leaders for Free Minds. You got to, of course, you got to edify Jerome, but any person that you get on a call with, we got to edify that person. If like we post a call, that's being done by somebody outside of this group, edify that person. This person that just tell the people, hey, this person, this call that's about to be done in 10 minutes, you got to be on, man, because this person's making 6 figures. Who do you know that's making 6 figures? Right? You want to listen from this person. You want to hear from this person because this person has all the information. You have all the answers that you might need. Right? Edify the person that's getting on a call. Edify the person that's getting a three-way. Edify the person that's about to be spoken to, so that the person that about to hear it have reverence for that person. Right? When somebody have reverence for that person, they are more likely to listen to what they have to say. But if you just get on a call, like, hey, here's Joe. Hey, here's Trish. What is that? What is that? Right? You got to leaders edify others. Right? I've been raised in the arena that when the speaker's coming up, the person that's bringing them up edifies the person. Why? Because the people want to hear that this is somebody that they can trust. Right? You want to hear, your guests want to hear that these are people that want to that they can trust. Right? So that's number 4. Edify everyone. Number 5. Plan your work and work your plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Plan your work and work your plan. So what are you planning to do this week? What have you planned? Did you plan anything, or you just go as if go wherever the water flows, you go. Right? Have you planned your week? I know Platinum 600, right? On Lucretia, she says that every Sunday she plans her week. She plans on Sunday what she's going to do on a weekly basis. So what have you planned for this week? How many people are you going to speak to? How many calls are you going to make? How many people are you going to invite on the intro? If you are someone that do an intro, and I'm going to say this on this too. If you're someone that do an intro, how many people have you invited yourself? Sometimes we do intros and there's nobody on the call. But how many people have you invited yourself? Right? Jerome tells me this all the time. If we have calls like this, how many, what's the word he used? How many, oh my God, dang, what's the stuff Jerome says? How many people do you have on the call? Right? How many real estate? That's what he says. How much real estate do you have on the call? How much people do you have on the call? If the call is 16 people, how many of those are your people? Oh, the call is small. Oh, the call is small today. Oh, the call is small today. Oh, the call is small today. Oh, not much people on the call. But how many people are on the call because of you? Right? We always look at the team, but don't look at ourselves. That means that we have to contact our people, prospects or customers, IBOs, whatever it may be, right? We need to contact them and speak to them directly, have a relationship with them, right? So again, if you plan your work, right? Plan your work and work your plan, right? So the things that you plan, you got to work it. You got to do it. You got to put into action steps on how to call people. You got to know that stuff. All right. Are we here? Are we good? All right. Let me give some few things. Right. I don't like to speak long, and I like to get straight to the point and bam 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 bam. We at it. Right. Let's talk about something that I learned a few months ago. Right. Five cultures of being a winning team. Right. Five cultures of being a winning team. Right. The green culture. Right. Green means life. Right. Green is life. Green means go. Green means life. So if your team is dead, your team is red. Well, that rhymes. Come on. But I'm not a rapper. Right. If your team is dead, your team is red. Stopped. That means you stop grinding. You stop being green. You stop being on the go. If you want to create a culture, right, when everyone is active, it has to be green. You have to be on the go. 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 You have to be on the go before they are. Right? We have to be on the go. We are leaders. There are 16 people right now that are leaders. You have to be on the go. If you're not on the go, your team is not going to be on the go. If you're not on the go, your family's not going to be on the go. If you're not on the go, your generation is not on the go. It's not green. Right? We want to have green. Green. I don't have nothing green on me right now. But green is money as well. Right? Yesterday, we were watching the fireworks with my daughter and my wife. And my daughter was saying, Daddy, you don't like green, right? At first I was saying, no, I don't like green. Then I thought about it. I said, yeah, I like green. Green is money. I like money. Green is money. So yeah, I like green. Green is not a color I favor, but green is money. Right? Green is money. And then the second thing is rant culture. Right? The environments create the behavior. Right? Rant culture. The environment create the behavior. The quicker the people rank up when a new person comes in, right? They see as a normal thing, right? So if we rank people up as they come in first, guess what? Everybody that comes in think it's a normal thing, so they need to do the same thing. It's a normal thing, and a normal thing, right? So if you come in right brand new and you see somebody rank up, wow, P150, somebody rank up, P600, P150, P600, P150, P600, P150, right? You think it's normal. You're missing out. FOMO, fear of missing out, right? You're missing out on whatever it is, right? So the culture that we bring in, the culture that we breed, right? The rank culture, right? So we're talking about a winning five cultures, right, of a winning team, the rank culture, right? We are not seeing a lot of ranks because we ourselves are not working. Ourselves are not green. We don't have that green culture. We're not on the go, right? We're making an excuse. Oh, it's the summertime, so let's go enjoy. I said this before. If you want to enjoy in the summer, if summer is a time that you enjoy, you're in the wrong business. Why do I say that? Because we have people that enjoy 12 months out of the year, not 2 months. If you work hard now throughout the summer and you sacrifice, you can enjoy 10 months, not 2 months. Just because it's sunny and it's some, look, you can travel to a sunny place. You can travel to somewhere that's cold. If you're in a cold place, you can travel to a warmer place. Come to Miami. Come to Miami. Come with me. Come here. Let's chill. Right? Work hard now. Don't do what everyone is doing. Everyone is at the beach. Don't do what they do. Don't go to the beach. Work. Grind. You can go to the beach 10 months when everybody else is working. Everybody is shivering. Everybody's cold. All right, let's move on. Number 3, the fast culture. The fast culture. I'm kind of spoiled, right? Because I live in Miami, so it's like it's warm all the time. Now it's too hot now. It's way too hot. Last week, Wednesday to Sunday, right? Took my mom for a 60th birthday to a magical place, right? And she got to enjoy, right? She got to enjoy, and that's what we grind for. That's what I grind for. That she was able to. The smile on her face was enough for me, right? It was like they say, it's a smile for me. It's the smile on her face that was enough for me. It's about experiences. When you become a leader, right? You start to help people. And by helping people, the money comes. And when the money comes, you put smiles on people's faces. When you help, when you impact people, you put smiles on people's faces, right? Number 3, the fast culture. Ask them if they want to hit their goal fast or slow. So I'm going to ask right now, do you want to hit your goal fast or slow? Hasna, Trish, Chantel, Revo, Nikki, put it in the chat. LaQuisha, Jerome, Jeremy, Gurley, Fenton, Dianara, Diego, Ashley, Aaron, 467, Gret Murray. Do you want to hit your goal fast or slow? Right? So if you want to hit it fast, why are we not? And in your so let me ask this. The goal that you have, right? Is it trading or is it building or is it both? Put it in the chat box. Is it trading, building, or both? If it's trading, we got to use the strategies. If it's building, we got to talk to more people as soon as possible. We can't wait. So if you want to hit your goal fast, you're waiting for you to see results. Remember I talked about the result, right? Results takes time. Trading results takes time. So if you want to hit your goal, these chairmen are not waiting for the trading results. They are going hard at it now. Trading results take time, right? So if you want to hit your goal fast, right? Number 1, you got to have enthusiasm, right? You got to be charismatic. You got to lead by example. You got to edify. You got to plan your work and work your plan, right? You got to build a culture. Like in our group chats, we should be like conversing. We should be talking about trades, talking about this. What you doing? Like today, I seen Trish ask a question about pocket option, right? That was great. That's the green culture. We need to be on the go. We need to know things, have information so we can make money. That's excellent. We need to ask questions. Don't hold things to yourself. And everything that I'm saying, right? If you're taking notes, go ahead and teach it to somebody else. If they say fast, get them, let's work, right? So if you said fast, right, reach out to me, reach out to Hasna, reach out to Jerome. Let's get you going fast. We can't build this slow, right? LaQuisha, P1000 is done this week. We got to go fast. Trish, P150 is done this week. We got to go fast. Dianara, P150 is done this week. We got to go fast. Ashley, P1000 is done this week. We got to go fast. We got to go fast, family. Nikki, P1000 is done. Gurley, P600, P1, oh my God, P1000 is done. We have to go fast. If we're leaders, want to help people, want to impact people, if that's your goal, you want to impact people, got to go fast. Got to go fast. Like what's his name? Sonic. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster. Gotta go fast. You gotta be Sonic in this thing. Fast and Furious. But Sonic is faster. Sonic or Superman? I don't know. Flash. Be one of them. Be one of them. Be Sonic, Superman, and Flash. I don't care. They're fast. They're all fast. I don't care who's faster. You can race. You can have a race. It doesn't matter. Just go fast. Gotta go fast. Number four, right? We're talking about 5 cultures of a winning team, right? Number 4, cultures of meeting, right? Culture of meeting. We got to have a culture that we meet. We meet at least twice a week, right? Twice a week in person. That's my standard. At least meet twice a week in person, right? For example, here we meet twice a week. One on Thursday at the event, right? And then one on Sunday. That's twice a week. We got to have that culture of meeting. What happens when you meet? You rub shoulders with other people. You see, you smell, you hear the stories, right? You know that, oh, shoot, these are real people. It's not just on Zoom, but these are real people, right? You always got to be on Zoom as well, right? A culture of meetings. The more people, the more events that you're plugged into, right? It breeds that culture. So that if somebody's missing, you can see that, oh, shoot. What the hell is that? Trading income today. Sorry, I heard a loud boom. I don't know what that was. Right? Trade didn't come today. Ralph didn't come today. Let me call him. Let me see what's good with him. What's good with this person. But on a Zoom call, right? You can miss somebody easily. Unless you do what I do, road check, right? I'm looking at everybody that's on the call. And on my personals, some of them are on the call. Guess what? After this, I'm like, hey, what's going on? You good? Oh, okay. So why are you on the call? Right? I'm gonna make sure that they know that I noticed that they weren't on the call. Right? And I'm also gonna find out what's going on, right? Are they seeing results? What it is that, because sometimes the questions are answered through our calls. Our call, we have a good system. We have a good system, but people are not plugging in. Oh, it's raining. More meetings means more money, right? More meetings means more money, right? More meetings means more money. If you have a team that's around, like different two places, the more meetings means more money, right? The more things that you learn, the more information that you get means more money. If I hear from Jerome, right? Every time I hear from Jerome at Hasana, like I hear something that I've never heard in my life. Every time I hear from these two, Quisha as well, when they speak value, right? I want to be on these calls with them. If I see their name, I'm going to be on, no matter what, right? So when we speak, we got to speak value. Take notes and teach it. Take notes and teach it. And then the last one is the culture of recognition, right? Recognize people, the small wins. And I'm about to do one right now. Well, not right now, but after this, right? One of my personals sent me a screenshot, right? Send me a screenshot. And it was like 5 blues. I said, oh, let's go. Look at this. Look at this, family. Look, this morning, she said, good morning. What's this? I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh. Oh my God, that was funny. Hold on, let me take off this filter. All right, so let me take off this filter. Bam. See? Good morning, and she showed me that 5 blues. That's recognition, family. All right, let's go back to because that look weird. Bam. Recognition, right? I'm about to post this inside of the group chat. Let everybody know, hey, let's go, Vida. Good job. Recognize the small little wins, right? Recognize the small little wins. So if we recognize not just when somebody hit P150, not just when somebody hit P600, not just when somebody hit 2 and 3, but if somebody wins the trade, right? That's what we have our what's called testimonial chat. But that's you posting your own stuff. But let's recognize somebody for actually making money. Demo or live, doesn't matter. Demo or live, that's results. That's making money. That encourages somebody else to keep going. That encourages that person, oh shoot, I'm doing something great. I'm doing something good. Let me keep going. Let me keep doing this. Let me keep trying this, right? So we talked about, right, 5 steps of being a leader. And we talked about 5 cultures of a winning team, right? So let's go ahead. Let's bring this to our team. Let's do this ourselves. Let's be examples. Be example. Lead by example, right? Family, that is it for me. The next call is going to be in about an hour and a half at 5 p.m. Are we having, let me make sure. All right. The next call is going to be at 5 p.m. is going to be our, let me just make sure. I don't want to say something. Prophet Max, right? Prophet Max done by Mr. A. Russ, A. Aaron. I call him A. Aaron. P600 A. Aaron. Aaron Russell, right? Profit maximization. If you have someone, doesn't matter what country, where you are, make sure that they're on this call. Why? Because these calls help you to understand how to maximize your profits. Family, I'm out of here. God bless you. Mr. Danko signing out.